and I am here with Cris, aka C.Ro. Sorry, I knew I already.
We like practiced that for a good minute.
Just like a good minute.
He's like, I don't want to butcher your name.
And I butchered it, just like I did with Xavier.
And
shout outs to Xavier.
Well, you mean Crossfire?
Yeah, that. And
I love Crossfire.
Shout outs to Mayo, Baron. I didn't fuck that one up.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah, so shout outs to. I only shout out Baron every coffee run because like, he's the one who watches all of them, aside from Toast. So shout out Toast. Yeah, but anyway, let's go ahead and get some coffee / run. Just kidding, no, coffee / whatever, because you want food, right?
Yeah, I'm in with food.
All right, so let's just try to escape this fucking mud pit here.
We decorated our front lawn in Freaky Deaky style. So
they were celebrating, you know, they wanted Freaky Deaky to keep going, so they brought the mud here.
Yep.
And they did a really good job.
Oh yeah, dude, we got this.
Yeah, I like it. I like what you've done.
We just need a little bit of mulch and the scene will be perfect.
Yep. There you go. See, it's going to take us about like half an hour to get out of this place because these cars...
You could have done it then.
Yeah, but I don't want to risk it. It's just too scary. Like, this makes me nervous.
You know, this is a good moment to talk about the importance of facing your fears.
Right. Like I'm about to do right now.
After this one? Yeah,
no, they're going too fast.
You're good,
no, look, they're going too... Because I have to back out, and then I have to still take the time to, like, turn the wheels and then accelerate.
Hey,
so,
see that? That's my car.
Yeah?
I come out of this parking lot a lot. You can trust. Have faith. I got you, dog.
I don't trust you at all.
Have faith.
We're going to get this, trust me. After this car, we should be good.
Dude, I can't wait for this coffee run. I'm going to be so excited once we're out of the driveway.
We're getting there after this fuck moves. Come on, guy. And we're off.
Okay, let's begin.
Thank God I didn't scrape my damn thing because I thought I was.
Yeah, that happened.
All right,
that was fun.
Whew. Okay, anxiety lowered. That whole thing, like, it's a challenge. It's like you're playing Crash Bandicoot or some shit.
Did Crash Bandicoot give you anxiety?
Sometimes, yeah.
It did when the camera wouldn't work in your favor.
Yeah,
like
that too.
Just like there'd be like scenes in where you'd be like running towards the screen. Mm-hmm. Somehow some developer thought that would be a good idea. And you wouldn't be able to see the holes. You wouldn't be able to see the holes.
That's the only thing, yeah. That's where I got anxiety.
You just have to memorize this map.
But I do like how they did that, like the whole you're running towards the screen. I don't know why, I just thought it was a cool idea. Even though it was dangerous as fuck because you didn't know what you were in for. But I guess that was like part of the reason why. I keep forgetting this is Chimney Rock right here.
It is.
So, we're gonna go to Do you know where the nearest Starbucks is at?
I have no idea. I don't actually drink coffee.
You don't drink coffee?
I don't drink coffee. I'm not really.
This is gonna be a very hard run. I'm just kidding. Let me find me the nearest Starbucks. Okay, good. We're close. It's like 2.5 miles away. This fuck right here better get off my damn lane because he's like.
Yeah, it is gonna merge.
Alright, well, I'm gonna fucking go for. It's because he's like literally on my damn lane. Like he has his own, and he doesn't want to like give me space. Better freaking. I hate how some of these lanes merge. So
Michael drives a Charger. It's a Charger, right?
No, it's not.
It's not a Charger.
Get out of my car.
It's like it's one of those Mustang things. Like
it's. You're wrong again. You're really pissing me off now.
It's a total bro car, dog.
It's not a bro car.
It's a bro car.
If
you didn't have a truck,
Mustangs are bro cars.
This would be the next thing to a bro car.
If I didn't have a truck. What is that supposed to mean? Trucks are
They're
good.
bro cars. They're bro cars.
Our trucks bro cars. They're trucks.
You know why?
They're not
because
even a car.
99% of the people that drive trucks don't actually need them for work.
I would need. Well, I don't need one for work, but I would need one still because I mean.
Because what?
Well, I mean, obviously because I'm gonna move and stuff.
I mean, at some point.
Or like for Christmas shit.
I mean, at some point I want to move. I mean, sure, but like you don't need a truck on a daily. Like, on the weird off chance, it's like I once have a friend that might need to move a sofa, so I need.
Hey, but trucks be good because if you need someone, like if someone needs you for something, then you can obviously help them. But I mean, that's money in your pocket because you can always like say, hey, well, I'll help you guys.
Yeah, but then you're driving a truck.
But what's so bad about trucks are okay?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trucks. I'm specifically saying that trucks, because of the way that they're used, or I would say because of the way that they're not generally used, I would associate them as bro cars.
But they're not even cars. That's the thing. They're
bro
a car
trucks.
Is
okay. So bro automobiles.
But that's too many. That's too many bromobiles, though.
It is a bromobile. That is a quicker.
No,
that is a better way of putting it. Yeah, bromobiles.
No, but still, like this isn't really like. Just no.
Just
But
know? What do you
just
mean
know.
no? What do you mean just know?
You're fired.
I don't understand your evidence.
You're not even hired, and you're fired.
So, you guys heard it here today. Michael likes Bromobiles.
No,
and it's
I
okay.
don't. I don't like Mustangs, and I don't. Well, Chargers and Challengers are okay,
Is it
but
a Challenger?
No.
What
You've
is
gotten
this?
everyone wrong. So
what is this? What car are we in?
Oh my God! It is a Camaro.
It's a Camaro.
Fool. Like, how do you not know that?
It's a Bromobile.
It even
It's
it
such
even
a
says
Bromobile.
Camaro on the side. Like,
Well, am I on the side of the car, Michael?
you
Where
actually
am I?
are on the side of the car. Well, actually, I think it's this side, but either way, it still says it though.
I mean, somewhere it says.
All right. Well, let's talk about something other than.
I have
what
a question.
Other
Have you
than what
named
you
your car?
think, huh?
Have you named your car?
Oh yeah, this car's name is Soundwave actually.
It's called Soundwave.
Mm-hmm. There's a good reason why.
Hmm.
Do you know why that reason is?
I was really excited because I thought you were gonna say Bromobile.
No, it's actually called Fuck Off.
You know, I'm
But-
actually a little disappointed, to be fair. To be honest, I'm just a little bit like I was
What,
so
about the
excited.
name?
Oh yeah, I thought it was gonna be Bromobile.
Why would it?
Cause it slipped off your tongue, dude. Like
No,
you
it-
just said it like nothing. I'm like, all
No,
right.
that was just something I came up with because your name sucked. So I had to
Hey
come
man,
up with
don't
something
get
better.
all personal now. Like, did I touch your nerve when I talked about trucks? Is that?
Well, the reason why is because I used to have a truck back then, and I
Oh.
did use it for a lot of like
Bro things
no
to get together
to
with the
move
boys.
stuff and shit.
Okay.
Actually, it came in handy like for a lot of things now that I think of it, because I did use it a lot for like moving a lot of shit. And,
Okay, so that's fair.
and
that's fair.
like my friends rode in like the back of it, so
Did they drink Keystone Light in the back?
no, they didn't.
Okay.
Because they're not bros.
I was just checking, just asking. I was just curious.
So there's a Starbucks that way, but I think it's taking me to this one. So
All right, let's do it.
yeah,
I'm downstairs.
I've never been over here like in this is a cool little road. The hell's over here? Is that like a metro center or like a?
No, that's a parking lot.
For what though? There's like
No, I think it is metro station. Okay.
yeah, because I can see the little. I don't really know this area that much, as you can tell.
I've never been around here either.
So what have you been up to?
We've been prepping. Oh, post is coming out later tonight for our next upcoming workshop guest at Pantheon Music Academy. We have Xwire, Xavier
nice.
joining us with sound synthesis. So he's going to be bestowing us with some knowledge on the music production side. He's on Ableton, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's on Ableton.
Yeah, he uses Ableton.
Yeah, so he'll be coming out. He was a Freaky Deaky local.
Yeah, shout outs to Xwire.
Yeah, shout outs to all the Freaky Deaky locals that killed it this last week.
Yes.
Supported the Haunted Hollow stage. It was a blast.
I think I was there more than any other stage for the first time ever.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it was the most accessible one too, because the one in the back
Mhm.
just was filled with mud.
And it was the most comfortable one because it had the least amount of mud and it had AC.
It did.
So-
I was hoping that the audio system would have been
Yeah, that was the only.
a little bit more clear. That would be the word.
Yeah, that was like the only thing I noticed that. It was
Yeah.
very, distorted or something.
And maybe like an image for my boys to like display their brands, because like that would have been nice.
But either way, everybody who played it, they still fought through it.
So that was the Starbucks
And-
right there.
Wait, was it?
Yeah, I was like right there.
No, really?
Yeah, for you.
No, it wasn't. I just saw the sign.
Alright, fine, don't believe me.
It's not because it would have told me.
Bro, it just literally said Starbucks. You just didn't look at it.
How the fuck
Like,
did
it was there.
Why didn't you point it out sooner?
Because I told you when I found out about it.
We'll see. Either way, it's better we go to this one because it gives us more coffee run time.
I mean, there's more.
Are you gonna
there's more
also-
stuff around here.
Well, I was
There's Panda
gonna-
Express right here too.
Are you gonna want? Well, it depends what you're gonna want. to
Maybe
eat.
let's continue going towards the Starbucks.
'Cause
Going
they-
towards the Starbucks that you're going towards.
Yeah, because they do have food at Starbucks. It might not be like the best food, but it's something that'll like.
Yeah, I'll see what's around there.
There's McDonald's.
No, we're talking about food, man. Like McDonald's does not classify as food.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's more like just something that.
It looks very convincing.
Yeah,
I'll give
it's
it
something that can barely sustain your body.
I had a fry the other day.
I actually like their fries.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about them. The seasoning is delicious. It's just I
On
don't.
McDonald's fry?
It doesn't feel like I'm actually eating a fry. It feels like I'm eating a fry-like substance.
Well, there's no seasoning on the fries. It's just salt.
Oh, it's a special kind of salt. Oh, that is a.
Is it the same kind of salt
engineered-
that Xavier had last night when we were playing Smash Brothers?
Bro, I don't know. That was really salty.
That was hilarious.
That was all
He-
kinds of salt.
He goes, sometimes, Chris, you
That
get
was
annoying.
So great. That was so great.
That had me laughing so
Xavier
hard.
got upset because he was losing, and I gently reminded him that the best solution to losing is to get good. And he wasn't very responsive to constructive criticism.
He got pissed.
He got upset.
It was pretty hilarious.
Like
He's so adorable when he gets mad. Though. He is.
I concur.
Damn, this is nice.
There's a hearing center.
This looks fancy as fuck over here.
Yeah, it's a nice sanctuary.
It's the what?
Yeah.
I don't know what you said.
Yeah, no, I mix some words together. That's okay. It happens.
Oh, that's cool. Like Starbucks and like this
There's
place.
a Poke Inn. Is that pronounced properly? Is it Poke or Poke?
I'm trying to find it, but
You know, Poke bowls.
Ooh, they have a Russo's New York pizza. That's badass.
If y'all can correct me, but I understand them to be poke bowls or poke bowls.
That's what I think, but
You know, but apparently it's Korean, not like Japanese. So maybe it's not pronounced Poke.
oh yeah. See, I think of it as Poke Inn.
I don't think it's proper though. I think it's poke bowls. They're so good though.
But poke would be like the American way, wouldn't it?
I don't know what to believe.
This is a nice Starbucks, and it's like connected to a Bex Prime, whatever the hell that is. Motherhood, maternity. What is this? Oh, that's a yogurt place. Nice. I actually wouldn't mind yogurt. I'm gonna have to go to a yogurt run one day.
Dude, let's do the yogurt run right now.
Is this the Starbucks or the yogurt thing?
I think this might be both.
Are you? Well, I don't even
find
think
out.
they have a.
Let's find out.
What the fuck, Bex Prime drive-thru?
It'd likely be
There's like
Starbucks.
4 drive-thrus in one. This is the yogurt thing. You want to get yogurt?
Let's get yogurt.
Okay, so this is a yogurt run then.
I still want to get
Do we
poke
have-
bowls.
okay.
Have you had a
Dude,
poke bowl?
I don't think so.
Dude, they're so good. It's
What?
like, it's all the deliciousness. You know how like, okay, you can get like a burrito at Chipotle and then get like a what is it, a burrito bowl?
Yeah.
It's like that if it's like a sushi bowl. That's the best way. It's all the ingredients that you find in sushi in a bowl.
No,
It's
I'll pass.
It's scrumptious. It's so good.
I've tried sushi, but I haven't tried the right sushi, I don't think.
You don't like sushi?
Well, the one I tried, I didn't, but that's because I don't like the squishiness of it. Like, I think if it's fried, maybe I can do it.
What kind of sushi did you have?
I forgot what it was called.
Okay.
I've had 2 different kinds of sushi, and it was from Osaka. But
I've never been. California rolls are pretty good. Or I like the spicy salmon rolls. Those are good too.
oh, that does sound good.
Oh, they're so
I
good.
do like salmon, but I like it.
It's so good.
I like it like in the little. You know how it comes in those packages, like the. You know they have those tuna packets where you tear it off and you just pour the tuna in the bowl. Like they have salmon packets like that. Did you know that?
Completely over my head.
And they're cheap. They're like $1 for like the little packets, and
Oh,
it's
salmon?
yeah.
Are you sure that's salmon?
It says salmon like
Okay.
right on the thing.
Is it salmon or salmon? Salmon.
So it's salmon, and I hate the fact that it is because someone had to correct me on it, and it was my sister's brother-in-law. I mean, sister's husband, and he goes, "You mean salmon, right?" And I go, "Why? What did I say?" He goes, "You said salmon." I said, "Isn't that what it's supposed to be?" He goes, "No, it's salmon." I was like,
So
"How
was
is it?"
Simon?
Huh?
I was silent.
Yeah, it's like you're saying.
Man,
that-
I'm gonna have a rough time at this
I fucking
poke
hate
bowl
that,
place. I'm gonna be like, yo, I want a poke bowl, and they'll be like, yo, it's poke bowl, and I'm like, all right, fine, let me get that one with the salmon, and be like, yo, sir, it's salmon.
Salmon.
I'm gonna feel all kinds of. See, I can't even get it
See,
right. I can't.
Salmon, and I hate it because like it's
know
not
what to
supposed to
believe.
be salmon. Just like Newfoundland isn't supposed to be Newfoundland. It's Newfoundland.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Oh, and I was gonna say, could you put your seat up, please? I'm sorry. No, it's because it blocks my blind spot.
Oh,
my
I
blind
understand.
spot.
Okay,
so
I understand. Here,
sorry.
I'm gonna pull forward and then like lean back a little bit.
Yeah, you can do that. I just hate that I have to tell people that because I don't want to like ruin
Like,
their
I
comfortability.
have an issue with you being comfortable in my car.
I know.
Is that,
Right?
Is that rule number 4?
I don't want to ruin their comfortability.
Is that rule number 4?
No,
Is
it's
that-
not. Oh, we might as well talk about without talking
Oh, we
about.
can't talk about the
Yeah.
thing that we want to talk about. I
Quick-
want to talk about, but he doesn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I will talk about it though. I'll just address it after the season finale of
It's-
this whole thing.
How many seasons do you have? How
Oh,
many
like a
episodes in
shitload
season? Or like,
already.
let me phrase that. Excuse me. How many episodes do you have per season?
It varies. Like it could be between like 8 to 13.
Okay. You know what you
Which
should
means
do?
8 to 13
You know
years.
that thing that we're not going to talk about? You should create specific like episodes and where there's new rules.
You mean like one episode is one rule, the next one is another, and then like
you can
that?
create brand new rules and be like, in this
I
particular
don't want to
thing,
create
this is
brand new
what-
rules though, because then it's gonna be like I'm a strict asshole.
No, not to
for-
add an addition. It would be like
Oh.
exclusive rules just for that episode. It'd be one exclusive rule
Yeah,
just for
but-
that episode.
That would be fun if I had like repeated guests. Like so, in other words, if Xavier goes on one, then I'll say, oh, you can't talk about music at all. That would be fucked up though, because I would never do that for someone. Like that'd be like the most worst.
I mean, you'd give them an opportunity to talk about anything else.
Yeah, but to not talk about music, that would piss me off. I would go crazy. I can't.
I mean, we've been talking about poke bowls. We've been talking about all kinds of things not music related. So.
Well, except for Pantheon, which you mentioned.
That's it. Shout out. Hey, next Wednesday, come out. Terraform.
Come us.
Come on. Bro, I am hungry, and my speech begins to fail at certain points.
I get hangry when I'm hungry, like bad. Like I get really pissed off. I hate people when I'm hungry. Like I really do. Like I know. All I want to do is eat.
I'm hungry. I hate people.
Yeah. Well, I don't hate people, but you know, most people could die if I'm hungry. So
most people can die if I'm hungry. Yeah. You heard it here, folks.
Yeah. I'm just
I'm gonna get that quoted and like put up on my wall.
You could just put it on. I don't care. Most people can die if I'm hungry. That sounds like a really good quote. That sounds like a really relatable quote, actually.
I mean, most people die whenever you're hungry or full. So it's
yeah. This person's taking forever for a fucking like. How long does it take to order yogurt? I could order coffee faster than yogurt.
Yogurt? I mean, it's a pretty complex order.
Well, it depends how many.
What if he wants yogurt rather than sorbet? Real questions, dude. We
should talk about music though, because we haven't talked about music yet. So,
hey, Pantheon Music Academy, come check us out.
Number 3. That's the 3rd time. So yeah, I mean, other than Pantheon, what else have you been doing musically? Have you been playing out at ShareSpace?
I have my first, and yes. Shout
out to ShareSpace, Johnny Bunn, Lacey, and Virtuosos.
Yes, and the many other fine folks that compose it. There's a lot of folks in the background that
behind the scenes
that make that happen. It's a huge collaboration network of folks. I've been playing at ShareSpace. I have my very, very first headlining slot for my birthday on November 9th. Officially the night of November 10th, if you will. But I'm from 12 to 1 at Clock at Underground.
Oh, this is the wrong place. Whoops.
So come check us out. Wow. I will be playing the Boonches Boonches.
Sorry. I'm an idiot. This is not the right place.
You said you wanted to... Oh, it wasn't a yogurt?
No, it wasn't. It was Beck's Prime, I think. So then where the hell is the fucking Starbucks thing at?
Oh, it's right there.
No, I mean, like, don't tell me we're gonna have to go inside, because if we are, no, fuck that. We're gonna have to drive through it.
You know the Starbucks that I mentioned? That one has a drive-through.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go to that one. Wow, this doesn't.
So we're limited only to like in-car interactions.
For now, yeah.
Was that rule number 4?
No.
Bro, then you have more than one rule.
No, it's not.
More than 4 rules.
It's a coffee run. You can't do.
You can.
No. Don't question the.
How are you gonna run outside of a car?
Never question the coffee.
How are you gonna run inside of a car?
I know, that's the thing.
Is that rule number 5?
Actually, one of these days, I'm actually gonna have a fucking camera strapped on my head. And we're actually gonna run, like run to a damn Starbucks. So it'll be a literal coffee run. Like I will do that one day.
You know, out of all forms of exercise, I really, really do not appreciate running just for running's sake.
And running actually is like some of the best exercise you can get.
I understand. Like I heard that like you get runner's high, and like that's kind of the takeaway. Like I don't mind if I'm running as a consequence of like let's say playing tennis or like playing soccer. Fine, yeah, because then running has a purpose. But just running, it seems masochistic.
No, I think you just. I mean, you don't like good cars. You don't like running.
You're really
trying to piss me off, man.
I understand. Hold on. Let me make sure I understand. Trucks are good cars?
Trucks are not cars. They're trucks, and they're good. They're Chevy, but
yeah, and they're Chevy. And we're clarifying. We're clarifying. What do you define as good?
What, like car?
You define Chevy as good?
Yes.
Is Chevy a good brand?
It is. It's a very good brand because it's never failed me.
But that's an anecdote.
Well, it's more like a biased opinion, but still, like,
right. I mean,
but it's a true biased opinion. Like they've actually won awards where they're the most trusted like brand, like a year in a row or 2 years in a row. And do I have to make a U-turn here? Or do
You're gonna make a left.
Okay.
Yeah, make a left.
Whoa.
Just in case, because I think it's right on the corner.
Yeah, it probably is. You're sure this is a Starbucks?
I am.
Okay,
I'm certain.
It better be a Starbucks because I really want like Starbucks right now. Yeah, I'm actually like, well, I want like a frap, but like with an extra shot of espresso. And
are you a big caffeine buff?
Yes, I shouldn't be, but I am. Well, but I've tried to like cut back on it because it's really bad for my anxiety.
Right. Yeah, I get it. Bad. I get anxious drinking coffee. That's why I don't drink it.
But it's a good cleanser too. Like it actually cleanses.
I mean, it makes you poop.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's what it really does.
What is it called? There's a proper name for it.
Well, not laxative.
Yeah, it's some type of laxative.
I can't believe it really was.
Can we flip the camera and show the Starbucks?
No, because they're gonna see it. I've been to this Starbucks, I think.
Yeah, that's the one that you didn't think existed.
Why didn't it tell me that? Man, that's fucked up.
I
Like
told
it
you.
misled me.
I told you.
No, you did.
I led you the right way.
You did.
You're missing the real important things here.
The really important.
I got you.
I think you're missing the really important things about cars, trucks, and more, and running.
And running.
Which is a good form of exercise.
Hey man, I feel like
It trims belly fat really well.
I'm sure, and I'm sure plenty of other things do. But like,
No, but that
I'm just
doesn't-
talking about the act of running just for running's sake is complicated. Do you like running for running's sake?
I mean, I do, yeah. Like sometimes it does kind of get like strenuous, but I don't mind it. Like I like doing it. I ran a 5K last year.
How'd it go?
With one of my best friends. Shout out Monica if you ever watch this. But
Wait, Monica, the one that does the radio thing?
No.
Different radio. Okay, never mind.
But yeah, we did a 5K together, and it was pretty cool.
Did you win? You're not first or last.
Well, we weren't last, but we weren't first. But
Then you're last.
But I did throw up right after I finished it.
That's the real trophy right there.
It really was. No, because they like were pushing me. Oh, look here. So you could see. Remind me to talk about the 5K after this.
Oh, okay.
So they have cranberry bliss bar. That sounds pretty good. Sugar plum cheese Danish. Chicken wrap protein box. That kind of looks like eggs and cheese protein box. Tomato and mozzarella panini. And cake pops. Oh, and then chicken. Oh, I didn't know they had all day breakfast. Double smoked bacon, cheddar, and egg. Sous vide egg.
All right.
Chicken sausage and bacon.
I might be questioning some things over here now.
That doesn't sound bad. Chicken sausage and bacon biscuit. I don't know. Did you need me to pull back so you can see more?
I can see.
Caramel macchiato sounds really good right now. Ultra caramel. There's an ultra caramel now?
That just sounds like it's a regular caramel drink with extra caramel.
Yeah, but it's ultra though. It has ultra in the name. Cafe Mocha.
Chicken sausage and bacon biscuit.
Oh yeah, we're paying separately, right? I mean, I would pay for you, but I don't know.
Wow, I appreciate it.
Well, because I have money, but it hasn't cleared yet, and it's pissing me off. Like, I have it on a credit card.
Have you heard the Kevin Hart thing where he's like,
that
the
too.
The way my bank account is set
But I'm
up?
not gonna do that. I'm just waiting. I'm just telling you, it really
The way my
is.
bank account is set up. See, I got this checking account, savings account.
What's even more fucked up is it clears tomorrow, so it's actually gonna.
So it's the way your bank account is set up. What you trying to tell me is?
Well, it's the credit card because it's not the direct bank account like
the way
payment.
my credit card is set up.
The way, yeah, that's it.
All right,
that's
I
it.
got you.
Do you know what you want though? Because that way.
I'm ready. I'm gonna get the turkey bacon cheddar and cage-free egg white. This is like
cage-free. That sounds like a.
I want to ask them if it's gluten-free.
Well, the way they say cage-free, it's like a chicken was like free of like enslavement or something.
Kind of.
That's what I think
So
of when they say
cage-free is a little
cage-free.
bit. It can be a little bit misleading because then they could have them not in cages but in a tiny little like.
Tiny cage.
In a larger cage. In a larger cage.
Well, I just think cage-free is like they let the chickens run around and do whatever they want.
That's
they pick
intended
one and
marketing. But then see, there's a separate term in marketing that's called like open like field, or what is it called? It's like
open range.
open range. Yeah, free range. Free range. That's what it means. Free range.
Yeah.
Free range is the word. So I don't, I'm not entirely sure what to believe. And how do you know that the ultra caramel is really ultra?
How do I know?
It could just be like.
I don't know. I'm thinking about trying it though. It's a frap, and I love fraps. Like I usually drink. See, this is weird. When I go on coffee runs, I usually get the colder drinks because I'm always drinking hot coffee during the week. So like I like the balance. It's all about balance. Thanos, shout out Thanos. So, actually, fuck Thanos, but still. All right.
I never saw that.
No.
No. Anything that's like straight up like American Taste of the, like I'm like, yeah, it can be good. Like
We're gonna get back to this in a second.
Starbucks, how may I help you?
Yes, can I get the ultra caramel frap?
What size?
I guess I'll take grande.
Anything else?
And can I have no whipped cream?
Okay. Anything
whipped
else
cream?
for you?
Yeah. Well, that's it for this order. I'm gonna have a second order.
Okay, $5.16 for the first one. Go ahead for the second.
All right.
I want the iced tea infused lemonade, very little
Let me
ice,
get-
small.
Let me get an iced tea infused lemonade, little ice, and it's gonna be
Which kind of tea?
which kind?
What are my options?
What kind of
Green.
tea? Or
Green is good.
green actually?
I like green
Okay.
tea.
Green iced tea with lemonade?
Yeah,
Yes.
and it's gonna be a tall,
A tall, sweet, or unsweet?
Sweet.
unsweet,
Sweet.
Or-
Sweet.
or
Sweet.
sorry, sweet.
Okay.
And
then the ask her what's better, the chicken sausage and biscuit. And
what's better, the chicken sausage or the double smoked, or what is it, the biscuit?
Yeah, or the biscuit.
Or the biscuit.
We don't have any.
Oh, y'all don't have any of that right now?
I felt deceived.
All right, hold on. Do you want anything else, or do you want the panini?
How large are the paninis?
How large?
That's the tough question to ask. Okay, give me a second.
I'm not sure. I mean,
chicken
they're
and
good
double
size.
smoked bacon panini.
That one?
Yeah.
Let me get a chicken and double smoked bacon panini.
Let me check if we have any.
All right.
Dropping the ball, Starbucks. Dropping the ball.
I'm sorry, but all we have is the turkey pesto and the tomato and mozzarella panini.
Oh, you said the turkey
and basil?
The turkey pesto and the tomato and mozzarella.
I'll do the turkey and pesto.
Yeah, we'll do the turkey and pesto.
Okay, anything else for you?
That's it.
I'll see you at the window, thank you.
Thank you. No, they didn't have shit. Caramel brulee latte, pepper down, toasted white chocolate mocha. That sounds great. Okay, so you haven't seen Avengers.
I saw the first one.
You haven't seen
Anything after that. And I haven't seen anything past, like, I think, like, the second or third Harry Potter. I don't remember. See,
I'm gonna
watching,
make that another fucking rule now.
watching TV isn't something that, or like watching TV or like media isn't something that I proactively do.
I don't know, but you're really dropping the ball here with friendship. That's all I can say.
Bro, if that's what defines friendship, I don't know, man. Like, that's kind of some
Harry
shaky
Potter
ground.
is life to me.
You know, it's
What?
life for another friend of mine too.
What is it, Terrell?
No,
Like
she's
Robles.
out in Hollywood. Shout out to Alex Rebeck. She's been killing it, working on incredible movies. She did, what was it? She did Ad Astra. She was part of the, I think she was like production assistant, something like that. Don't quote me on that.
Damn,
Super
that's
proud of you,
cool.
girl. Like, super proud of you. Like, she's killing it.
I really can't believe you haven't seen.
Ad Astra? I haven't seen it either. It
No,
hasn't come out yet.
no, Infinity War.
Oh, I guess. It just,
All right.
it just feels that, like, I don't know. It feels like I'm watching the same movie over and over again, just with a different reskin of the bad guy.
No, it's wait.
I didn't notice it dripping on the top like that, so there's some napkins.
Oh, thank
It
you.
was like leaking on top.
Okay.
You need a
Oh,
receipt?
shit. No, thank you.
How'd it go?
Oh, I'm still
Nah.
waiting on the lemonade and the
You had the iced tea lemonade?
Yeah.
The green tea lemonade?
Yeah.
The sandwich, right?
yeah.
Yep.
Alright, it was all on separate. I'll have to do it one.
That's right.
All right.
We need to get it on one.
Wait.
So
That's-
that one was just for the ultra caramel.
Exactly.
And for the green tea and the panini, it'll be 10.18.
Correct.
Okay.
Sweet.
I thought he was about to charge mine again. I was about to say no. Wait.
Wait, my credit card is set up.
Your panini?
Thank you. Careful, it's hot. This looks good.
Would you like a receipt?
No, thank you.
Alright.
What if I did?
Or did
What
you
if I
want
wanted a
Sorry.
memento
By
to
accident,
commemorate?
You want to just take both, or I can pour both into one cup if you want.
Can you pour them both into one cup, please? Thank you. What?
Why do they have them two separate
I have no
banana
idea.
cups?
Damn, I have like all the sticky shit
Like,
on my.
we know you asked for one order, but we thought that it would be better to split it up into several orders and give you two different cups.
Ugh,
Is that okay?
damn it. And then this is.
There you go.
All right.
Have a go, man.
Thank you, you too.
Is that a tall?
I'm struggling.
I thought I ordered a small.
No, that is small. But remember
This is
that
small.
they poured like the thing on your thing, like they gave you more than what you should get, pretty much. So
Okay.
you
I
should
mean, I got a
actually
lot
be-
of ice, so
They actually treated you well.
all right, I'll take it. Like, this is a strange small. I was like,
So
this is
I'm gonna go this way.
an America thing.
I don't. Yeah, like they call small tall, and then medium is grande, and then large is venti.
Oh,
And
that's so
I hate
good.
that I actually know this, but yeah, it's like the fucking stuck-up way of pretty much saying small, medium, and large. Ah, no, it's dripping. It's all over me. Fuck, and it's sticky. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, I'm so fucking sticky and wet.
Yep, that's what she said.
Damn it, this is on
Maturity
camera
here
too.
on this car. We're not 12.
It's everywhere though.
Yep, she did say that.
Why would they make it so? Now my chin, it's all
Yep.
dripping down my chin.
She said all of that. So
This is really good. I just hate that I'm gonna be fucked with stickiness.
see, I think now you're doing that on purpose.
No, I'm not. Okay, here we go.
Dude, it's like they took just like a loaf of turkey and just slapped it on 2 breads.
That's pretty much what Starbucks does.
Disappointed.
It's not good or what?
I haven't tried it yet, but
No.
you know what? I'm not gonna say anything just yet. I haven't eaten it. I haven't tried it.
Anyways, Avengers was fucking amazing. You should see it. Okay, but moving on. I think. Oh yeah, the 5K. The reason why I threw up is because like you could hear the people at the end of the finish line. They're like, "Come on, you got it." They're like all rooting you on and shit. And
Not bad.
like I ended up like sprinting, like full out sprinting, like fast, like the fastest I've ever ran in my life.
Okay.
It was like the Flash. And yeah, I fucking after that, like once I crossed the finish line, I just like I felt really sick, and I was like, oh boy, like this is not good. So I went to the nearest trash can, then I just started puking. Luckily, it wasn't that much because all I had for breakfast that morning was a banana. But yeah, it was bad. But it was fun. Like you felt really accomplished. I would recommend everyone do a 5K if you can, because it's good exercise and it makes you feel like you really did accomplish something. You really do accomplish something when you do it.
I understand. Like, there's a good maybe psychological benefit behind pushing yourself. You know. Do you know about the guy that climbed the top of El Capitan without any rope?
That's badass.
So see, instead of me watching the Avengers and Harry Potter, I watch like if I'm at night, I might like smoke a little bit of bowl and then watch like a TED Talk. And the TED Talk that I watched last night, I think his name is Joe something. He's like 26, 27, and the guy climbed the top of El Capitan off of Yosemite National Park. Big ass, big freaking it's almost like a completely like, what's the word? It's perpendicular to the ground.
Okay.
But it goes like just straight up, and I think it's like 3,000 feet, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn.
It's a pretty big mountain. It's pretty big, and it was really fascinating because the way that he goes about by explaining it, he's like, he prepped for like 7 years. It was like his life's thing in order to climb this without any ropes, without any equipment. So all he had were his hands, a pair of rubber shoes, and chalk, and that's all he did.
Right.
And so when they ask him to, like, you know, you must be crazy, like, you know, do you get off the adrenaline, like you must be an adrenaline junkie? He's like, no, in fact, I was like the most like at peace and serene when I was doing it. And that really didn't make any sense to me. I was like, how does he go into it? But the way that he explained it is that for the last like several years, he had been practicing a very specific routine on that mountain, on that rock. And so when he did it over and over and over and over, he got to the point where like he knew every single routine. It was like a choreography, if you will.
Yeah.
And by the time that he got to the top of that, it was just a walk in the park because he had done it so much. The only difference is this time he wasn't using rope.
Right.
And so he believed that like there was a previous experience that he had and where he climbed this mountain and he felt a little bit uncertain. And although he got lucky at the very end and he made it to the very top, he didn't feel like he had mastered that rock. He felt like he had just gotten lucky because there was a little bit of doubt. And he said something really interesting. He says that the spark of fear comes from doubt. And if at any point you're climbing without gear and you feel any form of doubt, you're going to be in a bad time, because the moment that the doubt clouds in and you're several thousand feet up in the air, you could just simply lose confidence and then die.
Right.
So it was really, really fascinating. He did like a couple of interviews. Yeah, he was on National Geographic, like 60 Minutes did a thing on him, and it's really interesting to see how the guy thinks, because then it makes sense. It's like anything that you approach towards the realm of mastery you need to be so tight and you just need to know it so well that's how you know you can do it. And that's he only climbed the rock only then. Like he wasn't going to go into it with any level of uncertainty. He says, I know every single variable that can happen. I know every single rock, every single crack, and I know that I've done it before. And so when he did it without ropes, and there's video of it, it's really funny. He's like whistling to himself. It's
nice.
He's just having a good old time.
Well, Harry Potter teaches you something too. Teaches you the values of friendship, family, about how many people would actually lay your lives down for you, or who would lay your lives down for you.
Doesn't it promote witchcraft?
No.
That was like a big thing, like for the parents in the very beginning.
No, it doesn't. It really, like, the only reason why it seems like it promotes it is because it's just that's what their world is. That's like saying if we're humans and we decide to help each other, we're promoting humanity. I mean,
we are.
Well, yeah, but that's our lifestyle, though. That's not something we're just openly promoting. It's just literally how we live. That's just literally how they live.
That's the world they live in.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they're promoting
I mean, I'm down for witchcraft. I don't have anything against it.
Yeah, I mean, neither do I, but, you know, a lot of people at churches and all that, you know, and that's fine. But, yeah, like, there's a quote in Harry Potter that I'll always remember, and I've always wanted to get it tattooed on my body, because it's, like, literally the best quote I've ever heard in my life, or at least one of them. The wizard, one of the strongest wizards ever, his name is Albus Dumbledore. He told Harry in the very final movie, and he said this exact line in the book. He said, "Do not pity the dead, Harry. Pity the living, and above all, those who live without love." And I love that because it was just perfect, like the way he said it. Like both, like in that moment, it was just great to hear that because it like really summed up everything like really well. Because a lot of people do like pity and like and mourn the dead a lot and stuff rather than, you know, pity the living, because it's really the living that does need to be pitied upon, since, you know, it's kind of sad how like the world is and like how humans can be and how they are. But so it was really, you know, it was a very deep, like, poetic freaking thing that he said. I don't know, that's why I just really like that line a lot, and it just made me love the story even more, because, like, you know, that didn't come from a wizard, it came from J.K. Rowling. So, and she's like a really talented author. I don't know. That's my Harry Potter rant. I just really like Harry Potter.
I dig it. I mean, I think love is important. In fact, I think Rachel had made a post recently about, she was asking, like,
what is love to you?
What is love? Yeah, what is love? She defined it. It's really cool. And so, I mean, I think ultimately, if we're looking at love as, like, as a feeling, then the feeling itself is fleeting. Like, it'll come and then it'll go.
Yeah.
The way that...
But it'll also stay if it's the right time and thing.
If it's the right type of love.
Yeah.
But see, that requires a certain level of maturity, a mature understanding of what love really is.
Right.
So one of my favorite philosophers, I believe he's German, his name is Henrik Fromm. And I quoted him in that post, and where he says that mature love is a decision. It's something that you have made a decision towards, instead of it being like a feeling. And so what it means is that if you choose to love something or someone, that is a decision that you make every single day in the present moment. And that is the only way that love could really be understood. Because if love is completely left to the whims of emotions, then what you might actually be feeling might be not even love altogether. It might be anything from attraction, it could be anything to obsession, it could be anything from, you know...
Did I drive too far?
You did.
Sorry.
You did. You're fine.
I never know when to turn on wheels.
No, you're great. There's a blue fire hydrant.
Oh. Okay.
And that's the little marker that I use. That's when you turn left. How normally long are the coffee runs?
They vary. They can go anywhere from like 30 minutes to an hour. The longest being an hour and like 5 minutes. Shout outs to Nathan /Oxygenate, because you've been probably the longest coffee run ever in history.
You know, how long was that?
Like an hour and 5 minutes, I think. Hour and 4 minutes. It was long. I was surprised.
You know, I'm naturally competitive, right? So it's like, now I want to do an hour and 6.
Yeah, but you're not going to get an hour and 6.
It's because I thought this car is a Bromobile.
That too. One day you will get to an hour and 6, though. You got potential, kid.
I'm older than you.
Wait, how old are you?
Older than you.
How old?
90. You're 90 what? I'm 91.
Oh, no, you're not. I'm 90.
You're 90?
Yeah.
Damn, dude, have you applied for retirement yet?
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn.
I'm an old man. Like, I can't go to festivals the way I used to. I just can't party and everything. For real, though, like, after you turn 26, it's all downhill. Or 25, one of those years.
I don't think so. I don't agree with that.
No, well, I'd say physically at least, because you will start losing, like...
I mean, it depends on how
things.
you, like, spend your time, you know? It's like, you're sitting down all day. I'm like, of course.
Yeah, I know, but... It just sucks, because I don't like getting old. I don't want to get old, but I have to. And I remember when I was so young, I wanted to get old, but now I don't. So it's kind of ironic, the irony of life. Alright, so there's a blue fire hydrant.
The fire hydrant is in the middle.
Because I'm going to have to park across the street.
Not that one. I'll tell you when.
But I'm going to have to park across the street, remember?
Okay.
So, like... Should I put my signal light on yet?
Not this one, but the next one.
Okay, good, because this is where I'm going to have to park.
You know, no shame in getting old, though. Because, like, especially as men, like, we age much better.
Yeah, that's true. No, it's really true, because, like, luckily, you know, I'm 28, but a lot of people, like, I still get people telling me that I look like 26 or some shit. I mean, no, like 22, and I'm like, really? I'm like, damn.
I didn't think you were 20. You're like, what's your birthday month?
April.
April. So you turned 29 this year?
No, 28.
28.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense. So that means
Yeah,
I'm
it
turning,
does.
I'm turning 27. I turned 27 November. What?
Damn, so you're younger than me. And then Xavier's what, like 24, 23, 24?
He's younger.
Yeah.
Cole was actually surprisingly young.
Who?
Cole Sanford.
Oh yeah, how old is he?
He's like 21.
Oh shit.
Yeah, some crazy like that.
How old is Kroger?
I have no idea.
I guess he's like 24, 25. I know Barron's what, 26, 27?
We're close in age. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's good. And I'm just like 4 years older than Xavier. Like 1 year older than Barron, 1 year older than you.
Not 1 year. No, like a couple months. Because I'm in November and you're in April, so that's like 6 months.
Well, how old are you right now?
26.
Yeah, but you
27.
turned 27 in
Exactly.
November, or this month. But
Oh, and
I'm
then you turn
28
29. And then you turn 29.
in April. Yeah. Damn, don't remind me.
Damn, dog.
I don't want to be 29. This sucks.
Damn.
Yeah, this sucks.
It's alright, man. Hey, don't even worry. Age is nothing but a number.
Yeah, with it comes with maturity.
Sometimes.
Psych.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it comes with maturity.
Yeah.
I mean, but equally, I've met a lot of people that are like considerably younger that, you know, like have certain aspects of maturity that I wouldn't expect them.
Yeah, seriously, like I've met a lot of people. Like, okay, so this is a good way to segue into music because last week at Freaky Deaky, I actually got the chance to interview Space Prodigy, which, aka her name is Mac Barch.
Okay.
Shout out to Space Prodigy. She is 17 years old and extremely talented. Like when she was telling me about like what she used to do, like I think she picked up how to play, it was like violin and some other instruments, I think, like around age 14 or somewhere around there. Like she learned that. She self-taught herself how to make music and DJ. Like she's already put out like an EP, and I think she put out either she's putting out another EP or like some more music. I don't know, but she's done that, and she has like a very vast plethora of knowledge when it comes to synthesizers. So she knows a lot about those, and it's like, dude, you're like only 17, you know so much more than me. Like, it's insane.
Yeah,
but I love that though. Like, she's very mature. Like for
that's
her
what
age.
that's what I was curious. What is she like as a person? Because that's cool and all. Like musicians and people with talent, like that's nice. But like, what is she like as a person?
Yeah, and like as a person, she's very like, you know, down to earth and easy to talk to, because when you talk to her, it's like you're talking to like another friend, but she still keeps it, you know, mature to where she'll tell you about like, she'll express, you know, high interest in like synthesizers, and she'll go on it. She can go on a tangent with them, but because she knows she's in an interview, she doesn't, you know, she restricts herself to how much she can talk about certain things, and that's great.
Did you interview her?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I interviewed her, and like.
Hey Michael, where can we find a post of that interview? Where can we find
Well, it's not out yet, but once it is, you
Do we have
will,
a date of release?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, it sucks because I even had to tell her, like, I'm sorry that it's not out yet, but it'll come out very soon.
Stay tuned, folks.
Yeah, but
that's cool.
I was just really glad to be able to like get the chance to interview, because I mean, she's a very like knowledgeable person when it comes to music, and yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy her interview too. I guess this is a shameless promo in a way, but it was really cool, and she's a big fan of deadmau5. She's the only person ever to recognize what this hat is from afar. Nobody knew what it was. Like no one knows what it is.
I don't know what it is either.
Until I show them this. But
oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But what's the symbol from?
It's just like a pixelated cube, because he DJs in a cube.
Yeah.
But then of course he had his little logo or whatever. So yeah, but she's a huge deadmau5 fan, which is awesome, and I think that made it easier for me to interview her, because like I was really worried to interview, because this has been my first artist interview, and so what I thought of is I'm gonna treat this as a coffee run, but a serious one.
Right.
And because there's only ever been one person in my life out of the 55 coffee runs I've been on now.
This is 55?
I think this is the 56th actually. I don't know. I have to recount, but there's only been one person that actually like legitly interviewed me or trying to interview me, and I was okay with it. But sadly, that coffee run never saw the light of day because my camera messed up, Like, I don't know what happened, but it just wouldn't let me record it. And then it got erased, so yeah, I'm sorry. Shout outs to Brittany. I don't think you'll ever watch this because you're like, we haven't talked in a while since I think you've been really busy, like in another state, probably. But, you know, I'm sorry our coffee run never saw the light of day. But I owe you another one soon. And I haven't forgotten about the books you gave me. But yeah.
Did you let you borrow books?
Yeah.
Bro, you better return those things.
I know, right?
Those are so important. I've let my friends borrow books, and I've like.
Books are very dear. They're one of my closest friends.
Well, that's why I was so, like, I guess not defensive, but I guess you could say defensive, but like so passionate about Harry Potter, because when I was like little, you know, when I was a wee little lad, I actually...
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
I'm just busting your chops, dude. Like,
but when I was little, like in middle school, like those, like literally, books were my friends. Like I didn't have many friends. I was very like I kept to myself. I was very introverted. I probably only had 2 friends, and the other friends were just Harry, Ron, and Hermione from Harry Potter. Like I literally, that's all I did was read. My head was buried in a book most of the time. And I just, like, that's all it really was. That's why I like Harry Potter so much now, because it got me through, like, middle school, and it was just a really cool, like, I just loved it. Like, it inspired me to write, and I have written, like, I've written a Walking Dead fanfic that's lasted, like, 76 pages now or more.
Dang, have you published it?
No, I should have, but I hate it now, because there's a show called Fear the Walking Dead that pretty much copied my idea and made the group that started out in LA go all the way to like Austin and Texas. And it sucks because my story starts in Houston, with actual friends that I have that have personalities that I put for the characters, you know?
Okay.
And we're all survivors, but like...
Anybody I know?
No. But now it could have been even more better, because like now that I have all these friends like you, Xavier, Barron, like, I could have done all of you. I mean, but I would have killed most of y'all, like, off in the story, because like I had to do that because the way my story was, it was like my family, like all of our family was dead. Like the center of the story was pretty much like the core of it. It was called The Walking Dead Survivalism, but like the reason why is because, you know, The Walking Dead, like both the show and the other show, like Fear the Walking Dead, they concentrate on like more so the adults, and mine focused on more so the young adults and the teenagers and how they would survive.
Okay.
Because they're more agile, they're more able-bodied. So why not write something where they actually survive? You know, our families have all died off. Most of our family members and everything have died off. But my friends and I survive, and like, it's just kind of cool how, like, you know, it sucked because I had to kill off quite a few of my friends.
How would I die?
I have no idea yet. But one of my friends actually died when he was in the back seat and he was trying to get out, and then a whole bunch of zombies came, and his foot got stuck in the back seat, and he tripped and fell, and then they just started, like, they got him that way.
Was it because he was in a Camaro? I mean, it would happen in a Camaro.
I mean,
like, you don't have a lot of leg.
it was actually because he's clumsy, because in real life he actually is clumsy. So
see.
that's why I did that. But
What type of car?
No, it wasn't my car, the Camaro, but
So it wasn't a Camaro.
it was, yeah.
Right, so-
But if I
Makes
had,
sense.
I think if I had you die, it would probably be you'd probably be stuck underneath the Camaro. But
I saw that coming. I saw that coming. Yeah, I saw that coming. Under a bro car, the Promobile, the Bromo death.
the Bromo death.
The Bromo death.
Yeah, you'd definitely be stuck under. You'd have your foot stuck under a tire, and then like just a whole bunch of zombies would just come.
The funny part is,
And I would shoot one, but I'd let the other ones get you.
you know, what makes sense is that the car would just naturally just break down after 100,000 miles. That would likely happen.
I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking tell you whenever. This is at 81,000 miles right now.
Bro, I would be
So-
like, are you? Is this a lease or did you buy this?
I bought this. It's almost paid off now. Like, before the end of next year, it'll be fully paid off.
Dude, right into 100,000, and then at that point, buyer beware.
Yep.
My mom, I feel so bad for her. She bought this Cadillac. It was like, I don't know if others knew it was pre-owned or whatever, but it had very, very little miles. And this thing breaks down all the time. It's a brand new model too, but it's Cadillac. It's like same company that, you know, may or may not own Ford and GM and several other maybe.
It doesn't own Chevy.
It doesn't?
I don't think so.
I think they're all intertwined though.
I don't know.
They're American car companies. I'm just saying, be careful, dude.
No, trust me, I know. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the truck I had that was Chevy, it did finally like give out on me, but that's only because it was old, like
How many miles did it have?
like over 100,000, and it was like it was
It
pretty
died
much.
at over 100,000, or did it have more than 100,000?
They had more than 100,000.
It's like, you know, like 190, 160.
I don't remember the full like the actual thing, but the only reason why it died too is because like my brother used to have it, so I don't know what he did. Like it was like a hand-me-down vehicle.
If it's
And-
well taken care, any car that's well taken care of can go a lot farther though.
And,
So, yeah,
and
makes
like, cause it was a 2000 and it broke down in like what 2012,
sense. Okay.
so it lasted 12 years.
Yeah, it depends on its
And
use.
see, and it didn't really break down. It was just something with like the acceleration. Like it kept, when you would accelerate, it would like jerk, you know. And it was like a freaking, it was that, and then like the, there was something else wrong with like the gas gauge.
Oh.
It would keep going like fluctuating back and forth. It'd be weird.
Yeah, it's not
And
good.
then there was like something else that was wrong with it. So, like it didn't really break down, but it was to the point where there was no point having it anymore. So I was like, well, this works, but if I'm gonna have to keep putting money into it, I might as well buy a new car.
Right.
And
It's reliable.
I got Soundwave, which I never actually told you why I named him Soundwave, because you interrupted with the whole bro thing. But I named him Soundwave after my favorite Transformer from the show Transformers.
Bro, that is such a bro thing to do.
No.
You have to understand that, like, the concept which just passed us. That's why there was a moment of silence.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, that stinks because it's just like I don't even like I haven't done anything. Have you done anything?
No.
Why is there like this like natural form of like tension and anxiety whenever a cop goes by?
Well, I have gotten a ticket earlier this year, so I don't want to get another one. And I mean, I'd assume it's okay.
Yeah,
to,
you're
like,
not doing anything wrong. No.
Yeah.
But it's just like that's so strange.
He specifically slowed down when he was passing us, so that's what was like made me worry.
No, I mean, we're fine.
What is this at? Wow, we're at 51 minutes already.
Bro,
You
it's
talk
like-
too much. I'm just kidding. No, but
I couldn't help myself talking about all the books I wanted to write.
that you wanted to write.
You know,
write?
I do write, but it's privately.
Nice.
I guess most recently, if things go well, then I might be actually writing more consistently.
No, that's really good
Yeah,
that you told me
so-
that you write. Like seriously, because I
enjoy writing.
I guess I can announce it right now.
I mean, is it
but-
official?
What? That what?
What are you announcing?
Oh, something that I've been wanting to do with my brand, with MasKurade.
Oh, okay, something different.
But it has a lot to do with writing.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna write my own story, like about MasKurade.
Okay.
It's gonna be like a comic book related too. Like, you know how Xavier's girlfriend, how Nicole actually. Shout out to Nicole, by the way. Rare Candy Arts. She does amazing work.
It does. You know,
really
I actually
fascinating.
don't know if I can mention that, but a lot of the promo flyers that you see have Nicole's work on it.
Yeah, she does like
And
amazing.
she's a very good artist. Very
work.
good artist.
Yeah, I don't see like how she does it. It's just really good.
I think she does it with her hand.
Well, obviously, but I think she just like thinks it up in her mind and bam, like it's like she's like that good. She's that omnipotent. But pretty much what I'm gonna do with MasKurade is turn it into a story, and I got the inspiration for it mainly from Porter Robinson, of course, and also from Ghost Data.
Ghost Data.
Yeah.
Did you go to the workshop where he was at? When you
No,
talked about that?
I really wanted to.
He talked about world building at our workshop. It was
That's
you should've
awesome.
been there, dude. Yeah, it would have
Man.
because he has a character or Ghost Data.
The Shepherdess.
The shepherdess.
The Shepherdess.
Okay.
The Shepherdess, and I only know that because I wrote a review over his album. What is it, Crystal Cathedral? Or is that the song? I forgot what the name of the album was. It came out earlier this year.
I don't know.
It came out like in April or May, but it was like literally my favorite album this whole year. Like it was.
He just recently sent me this track. It's freaking fire.
But yeah, he's amazingly talented, and I love that he came out with that story, because you know, like even last year, whenever Xavier asked me why do you want to be a part of this group, you know, I told him because I believe music.
Wait, which group?
Well, at the time it was NSC, but
Oh, okay.
we won't talk about that. Anyway, I told him, I said, I just believe, you know, music tells a story, and I really want to tell a story with the music that I mix, and the music that I play, and the music that I plan to produce. And
What do you plan to produce?
I'll tell you off camera because there's actually some plans for that, but no one's gonna know until it's out.
It's Electro Polka.
So
Electro Polka. No one
Right?
will see it coming. Bro, it's the next wave.
it is the new wave. But yeah, so with MasKurade, I'm actually gonna turn it into a comic style thing where maybe at least once a month you'll see like an image, like a picture of me, both from that's actually from real life, but that's been adapted and turned into, you know, like a comic book, like how everybody's picture has been cartoonified. I call it
Right.
like that, like how Xavier's been cartoonified, Baron, Toast, all of them.
Who did Nicole do those?
Yep, and she's
Pretty
gonna.
cool.
And I plan on her having like to do mine, because I've already paid her for one.
I was wondering.
She just
who was
hasn't
doing
done it
that.
yet.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, like
Good to know.
that's my plan. Like I already have and I have the story set in mind, kind of like it's gonna be. Well, I won't exactly say everything about the story yet, but it's gonna be about MasKurade, and he's gonna be in his mask the whole time.
Okay.
Or at least most of the time, and he's gonna
Wait, do you wear a mask on stage?
Yes.
You do?
Yes. I don't take it off either. I don't even talk to people. Like I wear it so I don't have to talk to people.
What kind of mask is it? I don't think
I'll
I've seen
show
it.
you. It's in the
You have
back
it?
seat
It's in
actually.
the back seat?
You're not gonna see it right now though. But
You can't pull it out right now?
No,
Why not?
because I only want people to see it if they're gonna see my
On
show.
stage.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Makes sense.
Like I want you to see it when you're seeing a show.
That's
But
fair.
But yeah, so like it's gonna be about MasKurade. He's gonna have different adventures. He's gonna have different masks. There's an enemy already that he's gonna face who is the same size and figure and stature of him. Oh, and every mask that he wears is gonna give him different powers. Like his main mask gives him like a spider sense, pretty much. Like he has enhanced reflexes and senses and stuff, and he has a special attack. Which I don't know what that is yet because I'm trying to think of what I can still do with it. But he's also gonna have friends that join him on his journey and stuff, like Toast. Shout out to Toast. Like Xavier.
Hey, Toast freaking killed it at Freaky Deaky. I
Yes.
caught his set.
Yeah,
Played
he did.
very, very well. Him and Saeed played very, very well.
Yeah, both of them really did well.
And very well.
So every friend that I have that's gonna join me is gonna have their own special attack too. I'm thinking about Baron's as being Big Dick Energy, but I'm not sure yet.
Seems appropriate. No,
Yeah.
it seems about right.
That or Freeform Fire, because he likes Freeform bass and it'll be fire.
Big dick energy. would
But
be
yeah,
a little bit more
everybody's gonna
appropriate.
vote for Big Dick Energy, but I thought the other
It's
one
an
was
easy
cool
one.
too.
No, it's an easy one.
And like
What would Xavier be like?
Xavier, Dubstep Destroyer or something like that. I don't know.
Something with salt.
Something with salt.
Something with salt, like.
Salty smash. I don't know, but fucking, it'd be fucking. It would be something like but he would be probably like dubstep, like demolishing dubstep or something like that.
So we have him coming in for our workshop, right? And he showed me this submission that he did for Bonnie and Clyde. It's a future bass track. And
No, I heard
it's
it.
phenomenal.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Phenomenal.
It was all right. I'm just kidding. It was good. I liked it.
I was just surprised to hear something like that so well done from somebody that just plays dubstep. You know,
Well, I like that.
primarily dubstep, I would say.
I like that he'll sometimes branch off and like kind of do other genres every once in a while. That's cool.
Important. That's so important.
Yeah, I love that he does that though. Like, I'm really glad that he.
I think it takes a lot of courage in order to step outside of your own comfort zone, and so it's like, I mean, even just me specifically spinning, like, you know, I've been spinning house music for what feels like forever, but like now branching out into freeform bass and like, you know, 100 BPM stuff, like
yeah, that stuff's
it's
fun.
necessary, man. Like it's just necessary to kind of like push yourself on an artistic level towards something that's a little bit outside of your comfort zone.
Yeah, because that's actually what I was trying to do with my second
Dude.
project that I was thinking of doing.
The more genres, the better.
Well, because I haven't really told many people this because I haven't done it yet, which I still plan on doing, but I wanted to do a more like mid-tempo, like virtual self style / res / 1788L type of thing, like a mashup of those three. And I call it Void, like VOID. And it's just mainly like,
You know, we should. Okay. Let me rephrase that. I'm not gonna say this is what you should. This is what you should do. I would recommend this as a point of consideration. Why not? Depending on the mask that you're using, you play a different style.
I mean, I still do that too. Like
Okay.
That's what I did at ShareSpace actually, like
Right.
a few weeks ago. I actually played the style of music that I want to be known for, rather than just hype up people, or like.
Because what were you playing before? We had this conversation.
What I was playing before was just a mixture of just like heavy genres like hard trap, hybrid trap, Jersey club, like stuff like that. Sometimes a little rhythm here and there, and some dubstep, but not a lot.
I don't know a lot of dubstep. I have a little bit.
Yeah, I have very little dubstep.
Same.
But sadly, I know about a lot of dubstep. But like still, it was just like, but it was like harder genres like that. And of course, I would play house and stuff. Like it just varied most of the time. It would always vary, but like because I would genre hop, that's my thing.
What BPMs do you like messing in? Oh, that's like 150 with 70, right? A trap and
Yeah.
dubstep.
Well, 150, 75.
Yeah.
So that would be like Sometimes
130?
150, 140, 144.
But then that's pretty easy to go from 140 to 150.
But what I like to really do is just do. I like to stick between 126 and 130.
Dude, 80 and 130 is like that interval.
80
is
and 130?
80 and 130. Between 80 to 130. So that's 80, 90, 100. I have
Fuck.
some things at 110 which are super hard, but like
Yeah, see, and that's the thing, like,
125.
what I try to do with my sets is I make sure, if I know I'm gonna, like, go from BPM to BPM, like a series of BPMs,
you have to
like,
plan it.
I'll start out with the lowest and just work my way up sometimes.
Yes, you could do that. Like, it kind of depends on the vibe that the
It
tracks,
does.
right? Because it's like I have some tracks that play at 100 that play harder than tracks at 130, and that's
Exactly.
what's super wonderful. Is that like
But it's hard sometimes, because you're like, damn, like, this one 110, and this one's 130, but this one's harder than the 130 one, so it's like, fuck, how do I make this work? But you can,
yeah.
but that's just something that you have to
As
do.
a good DJ, you just need to know how to be able to like make it fit.
And
make
you
it
know
work.
what was interesting is with my new Halloween mix that I came out with on Halloween Day.
plug.
Yeah,
Plug.
I actually did that. I actually like experimented with like different BPMs. Granted, usually once one drop ended, when it got to the break, all I had to really do at that point was just play the very next song, like right then and there, and then I would just bring out the last song.
I never realized how easy it is to like mix and trap, because it is just like
Mhm.
tail, intro, tail, intro, tail, intro.
Yeah.
Like beat matching, you can even completely screw up the beat matching and still be fine, so long
Yeah.
as you apply enough reverb.
That's true.
So that's nice.
But so you don't get to 1 hour and 6, I think we should cut this short.
I
No,
mean,
is it 1 hour and 6? I don't know. It probably is.
I don't know what the time is. I don't know how long we've been here.
Well, but I think we should cut it just in case, because I don't want the battery to run out either.
Sure.
Because if battery runs out, then it'll cut either way. So,
Looks like you're keeping your record, Nathan. Just for now.
yeah, for now at least. So, is there anything left that you would like to say to your fans, friends, or foes?
Come out to my show. Come out to the show composed of many fine folks. Big shout out to Blow Up Music for the opportunity. Once again, it is going to be happening. Official flyer is coming out shortly. It'll be happening at Underground, and I'll be there from 12 to 1.
Nice.
And then every share space, I'll be there.
Awesome. Well,
there.
other than that, I guess that's pretty much it. I don't really have any announcements yet, because the ones I do have, I don't want to announce. But I'm about to tell him, so.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Uh,
When can we announce that thing that I did the thing for?
What thing?
The thing that I sent you for, that you're like, I want you to be on my thing out of all the things.
Oh,
Right.
that'll be pretty soon.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see who's behind us. No, but yeah, all right then, and until next time, this has been Chris, aka C.Ro. I got it right this time. We'll see you next time, guys.